I really appreciate all of you being here. Mariposa and I go back a few decades, and we have this great relationship of creativity and putting out, the good news. And I want to thank you, Doctor, for coming through today and mentioning her mom passing away. So I'm going to do a little song that I wrote a while back, because we all go into the wilderness. We all go in with the beasts. We all, share those things as humans because we all go through hard times. But we know that we need to get out that wilderness, and that step that you took here today, you got out from that wilderness, and Mama is at rest. So this is for your mama. Oh Lord, hear my prayer. Listen to us cry for mercy. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Come to our relief, maybe later. The enemy pursues us adversely. So my spirit goes faint within me. My heart is dismayed, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. My spirit fails, I hear thee. I put my trust in you, I pray. Show me the way I should go. For to you I lift my soul. Leave us to level ground, Bring us out and low. Write it in a scroll. We're just a breath. Our days are like fleeting shadows. Deliver us and rescue us till death. From whose mouth is full of life and no tomorrow. You gotta go easy. You gotta go easy. You gotta go easy, woman with heavy load. We're going to the mountaintop, yeah. We're going to the river. We're gonna pray a lot, yeah, for mama, so the Lord can deliver, oh yeah.
Otra para participar. Otra.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I didn't tell you that my mom was a great dancer too.
Wow.
She would have come here and sketch some things.
Okay,
Thank you so
I
much.
appreciate that. Wow, I'm always put under pressure, and pressure is good for an artist because what's life without a risk or a challenge? And I remember coming to this college just last year, and then they invited Dr. Watson and Professor Mariposa, and Ngo-Ngijol was here, and so I'm going like, oh my gosh, I'm like at the edge of my seat, and so they told me, Angel, play drums from 1:45 to 2 o'clock while the people come in and sit down. I ended up doing 45 minutes improvised for 45 minutes, and then the great Ngo-Ngijol came out, and I loved her so much to be around such illustrious luminaries in the writing world is an amazing thing. Oh my God, what can I come up with? And let me just look into my library here.
Something that we could all participate.
Yeah,
We could clap along.
That sounds like a good thing. Okay, so now there's a song. And I wish I could tell you the first 4 words that I learned when I came to America, but I'm not. No cursing in school. But there's a song that I learned in school when I was a kid, and it taught us how to speak English, right? Pollito, chicken, gallina, hen, la pipes, right? So and then I wrote a song, and I added a little bit to that, and then the call and response is, hola, my American friend. So when I say that, I need you to respond back to me. So if I say, hola, my American friend. Pollito, chicken, gallina, hen. Hola, my American. Y'all have breakfast? Y'all have lunch? Maybe an easier one. How about uyele? Can you see that? Can you say that? Uyele, uyele. Oh my God, everybody can do that because it's easy, and uyele means get away from. Yeah, get away from uyele. Just get away from, I talk about bad things, malice, drugs, alcohol, violence, war. I fight my wars with my drums. So, mete mano, uyele. A esos monstruos que yo vi. Si no le huye, mete mano, porque todo se le ve. Mete mano, ponte duro. Pelea con tu alma, corazón y fe. Coge tu instrumento, coge tu zapato, agarra tu machete, coge el garabato. Mete mano, huyele. Huyele, huyele. Come on. A little louder, por favor. Huyele, huyele. Alcohol y droga que no sirven. Huyele, huyele. Oye, la droga te está matando. Huyele, huyele. Huyele, huyele. Huyele, huyele. A esa pompa que ellos tienen. Huyele, huyele. A los que no son tu amigo. Get away from all those wars, man. Uyele, 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 uyele. Alcohol y droga que no sirve. Uyele, oye, la droga te está matando. Uyele, uyele. La tormenta que ya viene. Uyele, uyele. Mira la pompa que ellos tienen. Uyele, uyele. Uyele, uyele. Come on, speak up. Uyele, uyele. Uyele, uyele. That was really great. I don't want to take up too much time. I do have a nice poem later on that I do want to recite, if you permit me. And I appreciate you so much. Just one real quick thing. Whatever decisions you make in life, whether it be education, relationships, everything, just make sure that you're ready to accept the consequences, bad or good. And then you keep the balance. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Give it up for Angel Rodriguez. Give it up one more time for Angel. Uyele, uyele.
Get away from them.
So, welcome again. If you just walked in, we have an open mic that's going, and I'm going to recite a poem by Naomi Long Majette, and it is in the theme of women of endurance, that we're celebrating our ancestors and the women that brought us into the world. My mother too is an ancestor and became my Christmas angel December 25th, 2010, and she's with me every day, every single day. This is a poem by Naomi Long Majette called Midway, and she joined the ancestors in 2020. She was known as the godmother of the poets in Detroit, and she was a teacher. And she lived to be in her late 90s, and she loved her students. And she literally typed her students' poems. This was obviously before there were computers. So how many of you remember what it was, how tedious it was to sit at a typewriter and type up? It was very tedious. And she was so committed to her students and to help her students self-actualize as writers so that they could see their own writing in print, that she took it upon herself to type their poems. So it's something that inspired me. It's something that I do. Actually, I don't do it all the time, but sometimes I will, because sometimes emerging writers can be so hard on themselves that they will discard their writing. They'll throw it in the garbage. They will abandon it. They will criticize it and say, oh, this is just like not good. And, you know, so anyway, this is for Naomi Long Majette and for poets like her and writers like her and editors like Toni Morrison and all of the Black women writers whose shoulders we stand on as in this tradition. I've come this far to freedom and I won't turn back. I'm climbing to the highway from my old dirt track. I'm coming and I'm going and I'm stretching and I'm growing. And I'll reap what I've been sowing or my skin's not black. I've prayed and slaved and waited and I've sung my song. You've bled me and you've starved me and I've still grown strong. You've lashed me and you've treed me and you've everything but freed me. But in time you'll know you need me and it won't be long. I've seen the daylight breaking high above the bow. I've found my destination and I've made my vow. So whether you abhor me or deride me or ignore me, mighty mountains loom before me and I won't stop now. Thank you. And this is an original poem. It's called My Mother's Eyes. My mother's eyes tell a story of struggle, of grief, of a woman's journey. Brown almond eyes set in a brown oval face, and a gaze soft and warm, a gaze full of courage, raging in the storm. My mother's eyes speak to me of magic, of laughter and joy and loving life, keeping me steady, making me strong, passing on a legacy. La mujer boricua reborn, la mujer boricua growing strong, la mujer boricua